Hi, and welcome to the first Prince of Persia development diary, direct here from Ubisoft Montreal. Today you're going to get to see some exclusive new content. First, how our open world structure works. Second, a new Prince ability, what we call the roof run. And third, a deeper glimpse into how our combat system works. The best way to explain our world structure is through an analogy. Imagine a map of a country with no small cities, only major ones. These cities are interconnected with highways. You get to choose how you navigate between the cities. Do you start in city A and then go to B and then C? Or do you start in B and then C and then back to A? It's all up to you. Of course, in order to navigate this world, you'll need to use the Prince's acrobatic abilities. Some of these you're familiar with, the runs, the jumps, the wall runs. Some of them you haven't yet seen. Here to explain an all-new Prince ability is Kevin, our lead game designer.
Throughout the years, the Prince has gained many new abilities. It's been a real challenge for us game developers. Now, let's discover a new move, the roof run. Since Sands of Time, wall run was always a signature movement of the Prince. We always tried to improve the wall run to keep this movement interesting and different. For this new Prince of Persia, we are letting the player run on ceilings. He can use the rings to launch himself at greater distance. Some rings even lets the Prince perform a roof run to a vertical wall run, which gave us many new options. Now it's time to look at our top secret combat lab where Thomas is practicing.
Hello there. We wanted to bring the fight in Prince of Persia to a whole new level, so we designed a whole new system. Our ambition was to add reactivity and strategy that's found in most fighting games. In the conception phase, we used movies like Final Fantasy Advent Children or even games like Soul Calibur as our main source of inspiration while designing our combat system. Our main objective was to use camera, sound, and visual effects to support and present a fight experience that could rival scenes found in cinema. Now let's go check out Dave and animation.
Animations have always been a fundamental part of the Prince of Persia universe. And now with our new engine, we're able to push these animations further than ever before. So in combat, you have the Prince Sword attack button, which is like the normal stance. The arrow her attack button, so that's where she comes in and does her bit. The claw gauntlet button, which is your lift stance. And the acrobatic action button, which is your jump stance. With those 4 buttons, you can build up some incredible combos, just like in fighting games, by switching in between these stances. If you're skilled, you'll push the 10+ combo requirements to access the aerial stance and the throw stance and teach your enemy who's the boss. So Andrew is the guy responsible for writing this new installment of the Prince of Persia, and he's going to explain to you a little bit more about the bosses and about the sound design that's gone into making this game.
For a new Prince of Persia, we obviously needed some new enemies. All of the enemies in this game stem from Ahriman, who's the dark god of corruption. There are the corrupted, who are Ahriman's lords, and also Ahriman's soldiers. Each of the characters is brought to life by the voice actors who've recorded thousands of different lines. Unlike previous games, the Prince and Elika have dialogue available, so you can choose when they interact. They call out when performing acrobatics, and you can even taunt enemies during fights. Each of the enemies has a very distinctive personality, ensuring an experience unlike any Prince of Persia game before.
I hope you enjoyed this little tour of the studio and getting a chance to meet some of the development team members. Stay tuned for the next Prince of Persia development diary, where we'll have even more exclusive content for you.